We got a call about the scrub sink not working. You come up, kick the knee plate, no water's coming out. What you're going to need to bring with you is a couple towels, pressure wrench, flathead screwdriver, and a water control valve. To gain access to the control valve to replace the diaphragm in it, reach up under the center of the kick plate, and there's a little spot you push up on it, and then you swing it up. As you look up underneath, you'll see two small pins that's spring-loaded. You pull those pins back, one on each side, the door comes completely off. Now what I usually do is I put the door down here, and when I open up my repair kit, I put all my parts inside the door so that I don't lose the little small O-rings that go rolling around everywhere. Inside the kit, it comes with a breakdown of the parts that you will need to repair the diaphragm with. I'm also going to remove the kick plate for the soap dispenser. Same way, center, push up, release the two pins, door comes off. If you look in the very back, you'll see two shut-off valves, hot and cold. You want to make sure that you isolate that by turning them off. I'm going to take my towel, wrap around on the inside, just to kind of catch the water that's inside the pipes. You got 4 brass screws on this plate that we're going to remove, and that's where the diaphragm replacement kit goes in at. We're also going to unscrew this first spring-loaded here. I'm going to back out the 4 screws. That will break the seal. This is when you'll probably start getting a little bit of water to come out. The line will be draining. Take your crescent wrench, unscrew the front piece off the spring-loaded push button, put it to the side, finish backing out your 4 screws, put them to the side. The copper pipe allows you to flex it a little bit to be able to get it out of the socket. You can see the water leaking out of the pipes. This is the old spring.
Hold it up in front of the camera.
This is part of the push button, part of the replacement kit.
Show it.
You're going to pull these springs and caps off, throw them to the side, kind of wipe it out a little bit. The kit comes with a little tool to be able to unscrew it. You unscrew the centerpiece. It's all going to come out in your hand when you turn it over.
Just a little bit.
Down or up.
You're good.
It's all going to come out in your hand when you turn it over. So if any of this stuff comes apart, it's a good thing to have the instructions there so you can see how it goes back together. This is the old section that's jammed up. It works on the principle of like an ink pen clicker. You mash it, it rotates around, the point of the pen comes out and pushes on the diaphragm. So you want to drop that down inside. You got your little stainless steel pen that goes inside. You have your spring. kit comes with a new cap and O-ring. Put it back on, start it by hand. Tighten it back down. Got some new little cap that goes over the top of it. Then up here you'll see the diaphragm. You're going to pull that out. A little bit more water is going to come out. You're going to lay it over to the side. You got a new diaphragm and a new center cap. You just kind of stick it in there. It's not going to lock in or anything, but you just kind of stick it in there so that it kind of stays in place. Then you're going to just kind of stick it back up here so it stays there. You take the spring and the front plate, lay the spring on there. Kind of line up the spring with the center plate where the diaphragm is at. Put your 4 screws back in. Be sure you start everything by hand because they are brass. Cross thread and strip them. You get all my screws started. Now I'm just going to put it back into the little holding plate. Kind of keep pressure on it so that the diaphragm doesn't drop out. And then you can tighten up the 4 screws.
Diagonally. Like a car tire.
That's the way I do, just to kind of keep it balanced out. Snug them all down real good. You're going to take the spring-loaded put it back on the front, hand tighten, and just get a little snug with your crescent wrench. Nothing major. Now at this point we're going to turn the water back on, check for any kind of leaks, and then make sure that once you lift this lever up and activate that diaphragm, the water will come off and on. As you can see, it must have been in the on position. Take the lever, push it up, turns the water off, push it again, turns the water back on. I usually let it run for a few minutes while I'm putting the doors back on. Get the soap back up in there, throw away your old parts. Just reverse step on your door. Hold it up. Make sure you put the soap door back on the soap side. Line up your holes for your spring-loaded pins to go back in. Make sure you lift this lever up, which activates the diaphragm. In the center, you're going to push up on a little rubber boot, and then that locks it back in. Do the same thing with the water side. Dry any water up out of it that's spilled. Line pins and hinges up, spring loaded. Put the lever back up, push back up on the centerpiece. There you go. You have completed scrub sink water control valve replacement. Thank you.